So if you're attractive and you're a consumer, people in the service industry may often lose their decorum around you. And I know what you're thinking, what? What is this video about? All right, here's the thing. I used to work in the service industry, so no shade to the service industry. It's hard work. But the thing about the service industry is we are being told to interact with the customers, establish a friendly rapport, talk, interface with them while the transactions are going on, be hospitable, and all that kind of stuff. So what happens is you're attractive, they are kind of their minds are being flooded with dopamine, all right, when they're around you. Their hormones are being spiked. All these things are going on when they're around you. They're finding you attractive. You know what happens when somebody finds you attractive. I'm sure you have acted a little stupid around somebody you had a crush on, somebody you liked. We've all acted stupid around somebody that we liked, and we're not on our best behavior just because we were so attracted to that person before. We probably said or did the most stupid thing possible. All right, this is what happens when you are an attractive individual, and I'm not going to say this happens every single time, but this could happen frequently if you're a consumer and you're very attractive. People in the service industry can overstep their boundaries when they find you attractive, and they could try to flirt with you, ask you out, give you compliments that make you uncomfortable, ask you questions that make you uncomfortable, bring up topics of conversation and not drop the topic of conversation when you try to change the subject, and all these things. Knowing this, you might want to have a few things in your mind to be able to shut people down. Just the first thing you should know is, first of all, have some self-esteem. If you're attractive, know you're attractive. All right? Don't have low self-esteem. Know you're attractive. We all have those days where we don't feel our best, where we don't think we're that cute. If you're getting a lot of these clerks and these people like this making you uncomfortable like that, chances are you're very attractive. All right, these people are only human. They're making these social gaffes. Just develop some kind of way about it where you are able to cut these conversations off, okay? Because they won't. They're not thinking straight. They are interacting with customers all day, and they see you, and they've had 100 customers before you, and you're the first attractive one they've seen all day. All of a sudden, they can't control themselves. Just have some kind of statement that's just going to shut it all down, okay? Have ready statements in your mind before you even go into the store that's going to shut it down. Know who's lying to go in and who's lying to avoid. Just know that you're attractive. Just know that people are going to ask questions and say things you don't like, and be able to turn the conversation back around to them serving you and not asking what you're doing this weekend or whatever it is that's making you so uncomfortable. all right? Because they're going to ask you questions like, if you have a significant other, or if you have a hot date, or whatever it is that they're asking you. Learn how to shut all that down. Develop the social skills it takes to shut conversations like that down, because if you're attractive, they will ask you questions like that. I had this was just recently. I had a supermarket clerk. I was buying some cakes, and the supermarket clerk said, Is that for you and your man?" And I said, "Yes." And he got in my face and he goes, "He exists, right? You do have a man, right?" And he was really just, and he started sweating. Like, he literally started sweating. You know, when they say, "This dude was really sweating me," he was literally sweating. He was literally like breathing down my neck about, and I said, "Yes, yes, with the same guy for 7 years." It just like, this dude was literally coming on to me. And I could have reported him for that. But just knowing that these clerks do that, they don't mind coming on to you while they're at work. They just do that. I go, "Yeah, I've been with the same guy for 7 years. He exists." That's just one of those things. People will do that. Just when they're trying to banter with you, flirt with you, say, "Oh, what is my total, please?" Shut it down. Just learn how to cut those conversations short. "Oh, I need my change, please." Because they're really just going to persist and do things like that. I've been dealing with this my whole life, and it's not flattering. It's really not flattering. It's creepy, and I've had to hurry them along in the transaction while they've tried to flirt with me. I don't know if they think I should be flattered by it. I'm not. It just gives me the creeps. Um, but you have to develop the skills to just shut it down. So have a plan. Have a plan before you go into stores to shut it down, because these creeps will try. It doesn't matter what gender they are, because women have done it to me too. Under the guise of talking about my outfit. So they do it. I hope this helps. Go in there with a plan. They will try to blindside you, but it is what it is. So I hope this helped. And I hope everybody has a beautiful evening. Bye-bye.